This is my Moominhouse submission. Moomin is one of my absolute favorite things in the world, so I was very excited to participate in the 80th anniversary competition. So, because one of the big themes in the Moomin stories is environmentalism, I tried to make as much of this house out of recycled materials and trash and little extra bits from past projects as I could. So there's very few things that were bought just for this. Almost everything was handmade and made out of materials that would have been thrown away otherwise. I hand cut out every one of those shingles and each bit of the siding, and I'm really happy with how it came out. And now you can go inside this little Moomin dollhouse, and you can see the first floor, which is a little kitchen and dining room. My absolute favorite Moomin story is The Invisible Child, so I tried to sort of set my house during the time that Ninny was staying there, but I also sort of imagined a version where she stayed with them for longer and joined their family, because she's one of my favorite characters. So this is my little kitchen where everything opens up and there's a little wood burning stove. And here I have a little portrait of Thingamy and Bob from when they stayed, and Moomin Papa's hat, and because in the beginning of The Invisible Child, the Moomins are sitting around sorting some mushrooms they foraged. I made some teeny tiny little mushrooms for them. And then upstairs is Moomin Mama and Papa's room. I gave everybody very cozy beds, and they have a little portrait of Little Mai on the wall, as well as a family portrait over the fireplace. I also crocheted all of the little rugs in the house, and I made a tiny sewing basket for Moomin Mama for when she was working on Ninny's dress. And right above them, there's a little bathroom and a little room for Ninny and Little Mai. I made them bunk beds and a little toy box with some little toy swords, because I like to imagine that they'd like playing pretend together. I also did a tiny portrait of Tiki and the Mimple for them. And over hanging on the bed is Ninny's special new dress, which is functional and does fit a small doll. But for now I left it hanging up. And then finally, above them on the very top floor is Moomin's room. I gave him a nice cozy bed for hibernating in, and a fun little rug, and I also made a little hat for Snufkin, so that he can come and visit Moomin too. I made a little rainbow bunting for him, and I hung up some little pictures of his best friends, and I gave him a little writing desk with a teeny tiny little pencil, and a little jar that could hold a water dragon or something, perhaps. I really hope that all of the love that I have for the Moomin stories comes across in all of these little details. And I am planning on doing another longer video with this house and with some of the Moomin stories, but for now, there is a deadline for the competition, so I have to go with something a little bit quicker and shorter. I hope you love it as much as I do. Thanks!